Alright, calm down. I've started recording.
Wake up, Ashleigh!
Oh, what time is it?
It's time for recording. Evie started.
No, she hasn't. Just let me sleep.
She has.
What do you mean? Oh, sorry.
Welcome to the slightly traumatic,
The legendary and iconic fantastic trip to Sydney.
Hi, and welcome to the fantastic trip to Sydney. My name is Evie, and today I am here with Ayla
Hey.
and Ashleigh, or we sometimes call her Ash.
Hi.
And today we're going to be talking about the fantastic trip to Sydney. Right now it's 8:15 a.m. and we are in the secret base under the Opera House. Hee, just kidding, we're at our apartment. We're going to discuss lots today, including where we stayed, activities and food, and the drive home. But first we are going to be chatting about the drive to Sydney. Ayla, what is one favourite thing about the drive to Sydney, and what's the story behind it?
So, before we went on the glorious but a bit crazy drive, I had to pack everything I needed, and there was so much. After I packed all my things in my teal with blue swirl suitcase, I got in the fanciest car I've ever seen. As I got in, I straight away felt so excited, but something didn't feel right. I forgot to bring my drink bottle. I raced back into my house and grabbed my light blue drink bottle. I thought in my head, hopefully I didn't forget anything else. I got back into the car and looked out the window. The sky was so pretty. It was pink and faded to yellow. Before I knew it, we were there, in Sydney.
What about you, Ashleigh? What was your favourite thing about the drive to Sydney, and what was the story behind it?
So the drive for me was a bit crazy. I packed so much things I can't tell. It's too much. So after all the packing, we got the dogs ready. Then we put them in the car. The dogs were so excited. Same with us. I have 2 dogs, and both of them are Jack Russells, but one of them is a Jack Russell cross Shih Tzu, and they're both boys. One of them is named Coco. He's a Shih Tzu. He is tiny. And the other one is Bubbles. We got ready, got my iPad to watch Netflix halfway there to Sydney. I looked up, then I saw the most beautiful thing in the view. The view was so cool. Nice sunset, sky purple and pink with stars. I was so distracted that I did not realise we were here in Sydney.
Ayla, can you tell me in detail one thing about the hotel you stayed at that surprised you?
It was a blast. As I got out of the fancy black car, I saw the fanciest looking hotel I've ever seen. There was about 14 floors, and that's only what my mum said. It felt like 20. As soon as we got into our room was on level 9, then I found out there was 18 levels. We saw that it was so luxurious. There was a servant waiting for us. He gave us a tour of the room, starting with the most luxurious kitchen. The kitchen was so shiny, and the kitchen was shiny white, and the tiles on the walls in the kitchen were white too, and between the diamond tiles were real crystals. In my room, there was a light blue with pink and yellow swirls for the walls, and a light blue bed. Oh, I meant bunk bed. There was too much to explain.
So, Ashleigh, what about you? Can you tell me in detail one thing about the hotel you stayed at that surprised you?
So when we got to the hotel, it looked so tiny. I'm not kidding. But it was so tall. My mum was so scared because she was afraid of heights. But anyways, we got booked in and we went to an elevator. There was like 90 floors. We were on the 87th floor. I was so surprised when we got into the room. It was huge. When you get in, you get a servant and we get free slippers. We got a room tour. Oh yeah, our slippers were so cute. They were bunnies. Then now, our tour. It was so cool. The kitchen was shiny white. The tiles were real gems. It was so cool. Then the lounge was so amazing. The couch was like 5 meters long and our servant showed our rooms. I got a big room. There was a balcony in my room. My room was white and I got LED lights. They can go any color I want. I chose baby blue because why not? My bed was so cool as well. It had a king size bed. And guess what? The dogs got their own big room. And for their size, they're tiny. But oh well. And back to my room. I had my own bathroom. Finally. My room was too much to explain. But anyways, back to Evie.
Ayla, can you share one thing about the activities and food that you will always remember?
The food was absolutely divine. We had sushi, pizza, and lots of other delicious food. The waiters were so nice. I took like 1 million photos. The Coke was like normal. The dessert was so good. After the delicious food, I went out to my balcony and saw the most beautiful sunset, even better than the one on the drive. Oh, I almost forgot. I saw fireworks. The activities were so fun. We had a pool, and the main pool for everyone in the hotel to share was huge. Both of the pools were huge. There was so much water slides in the main pool. Anyway, we had an absolute blast. Okay, now back to Evie.
Hey Ashleigh, can you share one thing about the activities and food that you will always remember?
The food was divine. The sushi was the best thing I've ever tasted, and the Coke was like normal, like always. I had dessert. It was cookies and cream. I love cookies and cream. I'm not kidding. After the divine food, I went to the balcony. I saw fireworks. It was so beautiful. The colors were like every color in the rainbow. It was so cool. But the next day, we went shopping. I got so much things I can't explain. Oh yeah, we got snow cones. It tasted so good. After shopping, we got in a train to the park. Then after the park, we went back to the hotel and I got changed my babies because we forgot to say we have a pool in the hotel room in each room.
Ayla, if you could share just one story about the drive home, what would it be?
I was so sad because we were leaving and I had to pack all my stuff, like shirts and shorts and other stuff. I had a bit of happiness because I took lots of photos. Luckily, I packed my drink bottle this time. We left. Then we saw our limo and we left. Then we saw our limo. I got in. Then I watched Netflix with Ashleigh. We stopped for Macca's. We were all hungry. Then I fell asleep. I woke up at midnight because Ashleigh woke me up. Then she told me to look up at the sky. It was so beautiful. I took a picture, then fell asleep again. The sunshine was so warm, I loved it. Then I got home. Home sweet home.
Okay, now what about you, Ashleigh? If you could share just one story about the drive home.
I was so sad. I wanted to stay here forever, but we had to go, sadly. I packed all my stuff. I'm so happy that I took so much pictures after all the packing. I stole all the sushi. We were about to leave, but we forgot something. The dogs. Luckily, we got them ready. Then we had to leave. I was surprised we got a limo. It was long and the color was black. I went on my iPad to watch Netflix again. We had to stop for some Macca's. Then I fell asleep. Then woke up in the middle of the night. Then I saw the most beautiful thing in the most beautiful sky and stars. I was dreaming after that. Then I went to sleep again. Then the next day, it was a nice sunshine.
If you'd like to hear more episodes from Catherine McAuley Call, you can check them out at our own podcast page. The link is in the show notes for this episode. This podcast was produced by
Ayla,
Evie,
And Ashleigh from
Catherine McAuley School with ArchD Radio and Podcasting.
I have such a better trip to Sydney.
Nuh-uh, I had a better trip. You forgot the dogs and I didn't.
Says you, Ayla. You forgot your drink bottle and you didn't even have to bring the dogs with you.
Girls, calm down. Who cares about who had the better trip at Sydney?
Who cares?
We care.
For the last time, calm down.
No!
Stop.
It's Ayla's fault.
No, it's your fault, Ashleigh. You started it.
No, you did.
No, you.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Take this.
Whoa! Ow! What was that for?
Stop it now.
Sorry. Thanks for listening.
Make sure you subscribe to this channel to hear heaps of other school life stories. Bye.